chapter 65. The voice is silenced. Mark 6. Sometimes the bad guys win and the good guys lose. Or at least it looks that way to us. We know the snake crusher can't lose. He's already stepped on the head of that nasty serpent. But it didn't always seem that way to God's people in the Bible. And it doesn't always look that way to us. Of all the good guys in the Bible, John the Baptist was one of the best. He was a prophet and a pointer. He was the voice announcing the coming of Jesus and calling sinners to repent. And King Herod didn't like that. Herod didn't want to hear about another king, and he certainly didn't want to hear about sin. John wasn't afraid to tell people the truth. He told Herod and his family that they were doing things God was not happy about. So they got mad at John and put him in prison. Not only was Herod a selfish sinner, he was also a scaredy cat. He didn't want John the Baptist out in the open, but he didn't want to kill him either. Herod knew that John was a good man and that many people liked him. So his plan was to keep John alive and let him rot in jail. Those plans changed one day when Herod threw a big birthday party for himself and his friends. All the men were having a good time and doing lots of things men shouldn't do, like watching young women dance for them. Herod told one of the young ladies, "Ask me for anything and I'll give it to you." Herod figured he was the king and he could do anything for anyone. The young woman went out and asked her mom what to do. The mom hated John the Baptist, so she gave her daughter a horrible thing to say. The daughter went back to Herod and announced her very mean request. "I'd like the head of John the Baptist." And she wasn't joking. Herod felt sorry for his boast, but now he didn't want to disappoint his guests. He sent one of his killers down to the prison, and that man did the terrible deed right there. He killed John the Baptist, cut off his head, and brought it back to the dancing girl, who gave it to her mean old mom. Sometimes in life, the good guys finish last, but only for a time. Herod would eventually get what he deserved, and after death, John would enjoy his reward in heaven. The snake crusher didn't come to earth so the good guys would lose in the end. One day, God's people won't hurt anymore. One day, God's enemies won't win anymore. One day, death will die and everyone alive in Jesus will live forever. You can count on it, even from prison. That's what faith is all about.